Hi, everybody. I wanted to share some information with you guys because I've gotten a couple questions about how to study for this class and how to prepare. So I thought I'd do another quick video to give you some of that information um, and also to make sure that you contact me if you want to discuss any concepts. We could do that just like you would do other classes. It's really a great time, student office hours, to drop in, ask questions, clarify content, and it's a time for you to meet with me on a smaller group basis. So don't forget about student office hours. We are going to post your groups next week. And you'll have some small group office hours so we don't end up being overwhelmed with 200 people in one session, okay? So, first of all, a couple people have asked, well, how do I use these mini lectures? And I'm used to having a PowerPoint or something to take notes on. You have a handout for each of your sections. So there's a handout for fluid and electrolytes. That is based on a PowerPoint presentation, and the mini lectures are pulled directly from there. So I've added a little piece for fluid and electrolytes, and I'll do the same for the rest of the content. That'll show you under modules which slide we're starting at on the mini lecture. So for this fluid and electrolyte imbalances mini lecture, it begins on slide 48. It says that right under the image of the video. I try to remember to state that too when I'm doing the recordings, but sometimes I forget about it. So I thought I'd just put it there, and that would be a better place. So use your student handout. It is an outline created from the PowerPoints. Take notes on it, add additional things that I talk about, and it's important to realize that you're responsible for all content on the student handout, but we're just going to use the mini lectures to focus on those really key, very important concepts. Other ways that you're going to study besides doing flashcards that are in Quizlet and reading your textbook, you want to make sure that you're doing and preparing for your checkpoints. The checkpoints are brief quizzes. They're pulled from a test bank of 50 or more questions. So you'll get slightly different questions each time you open a checkpoint up. You can take them as many times as you want. The highest score is recorded. So if you take it and get a 5 out of 5, then you take it again later and you're just kind of reviewing and not really taking it seriously, and you get a 2, you'll still get full points because that 5 out of 5 will be recorded. The way that you want to make sure that you use the checkpoints is that you should review all your missed answers and figure out how you got them wrong. What concepts did you miss? What's wrong about that question? And once you've determined why you missed those questions, then take it again and do the same thing again. Use your reading more specifically. So if the question that you missed is about osmosis, then go to the textbook and read about osmosis. You don't need to read the whole chapter again, but read about osmosis and figure out how you missed the question. What was that piece that you had backwards? Davis Advantage will help you prepare for the exams as well. There's quick review about 5 questions in each of the assignments that we've given. There's some short videos for content explanation, and Davis explains concepts, especially the difficult concepts, in a nice visual manner. So this is giving you another way to examine some of those more difficult concepts. Remember that you need to take the post-test, and the post-test is how you'll get your scores. And then you'll upload a screenshot of those scores to Canvas so that we can grade them. Again, this is a all or nothing, so you'll get full credit if you submit all of your screenshots, and no credit if you don't submit those screenshots. So to do well on any nursing exam, Basically, you need to study a little bit every day. That might mean 10 minutes, it might mean 20 minutes, it might mean 30 minutes for you. But you need to spend time on every course every day. You need to review and revise your notes while they're fresh in your head. Some people like to draw things, some people like to rewrite them. Whatever works for you, but make sure you've reviewed and revised them. Stay prepared, drill and practice yourself. So take those practice questions, look for additional practice questions. There's all kinds of apps and websites you can go to take practice tests. If you just Google pathophysiology practice test fluid and electrolytes, you're going to get a whole bunch of questions that you can use. And then don't cram. Actually, that day before an exam, that night before, you might review just a few minutes, but I would keep that to a minimum, about 30 minutes and no more. If you don't know it by then, you don't know it. It's too late. So review just a little bit to make you feel good, and then take some time to do something that feels good to you. That helps you relax and stay refreshed and keep your head clear. Then when you get up in the morning, dress nicely, not like three-piece suits, but, get ready. Don't come to class to take your test, or if you're home, don't stay in your pajamas. You want to make sure that you come to take your test in a way that you are well prepared for, so that you have a positive mindset. So getting dressed in nicer clothes, maybe jeans, maybe khakis, whatever nicer means to you. Doing your hair, putting on makeup if you do that, just getting ready like you would if you were getting ready for a work day. And then put that positive mindset on and set your head in that positive direction. And that'll help you significantly. So use this information to help you prepare for your classes and study for the test. I'm very willing to meet with you one-on-one, or in small groups to go over materials. Just let me know what your needs are, okay?